hate when I tell people I don't want to have kids and they're like, but why? Don't you want to get married? And I'm like, yeah, I want to get married. I never said I didn't. I just want to be my husband's baby, not taking care of babies.
Haram.
So this might ruffle some feathers, but it's really starting to upset me as a bisexual woman how other bisexual women talk about their male partners, especially on TikTok. Because in like a lot of these cases, these women have been with their male partner for upwards of a year. Like, it's a committed long-term relationship. And they're saying stuff like, ugh, unfortunately I just happened to date a man, like, if only he was a woman, right? Ugh, men, right? But like, I just like happened to be dating a guy. Or like, what really stressed me out was I saw a TikTok recently that was like, yeah, like technically I have a boyfriend, but like I don't even acknowledge him as a man, like, because like I don't like men, I just like him. Like, imagine your boyfriend being like, I like dating you, I just don't acknowledge you as a woman or anything. It's like, I don't like women. Obviously there's a difference in privilege and power dynamic, but like that power dynamic is the problem. Him being a man just inherently is not. You still need to respect people's gender identity if they're cis and straight.
If you're going to be with a man, you're going to be the woman or the other woman. The other woman is not a mistress. That's just your other woman.
Uh-oh. And they mad at that.
You know, that would settle many of you down if you could just acknowledge that and stop the sneaking and hiding and ducking and lying and running from here to there. We don't have a lot of time for our life because we're so busy checking your cell phone, emptying your pockets, smelling in your car. You know, we just spend our life being the FBI instead of taking time to enjoy the relationship we're in and stay in your lane. Which, if you're going to be the one, the wife, then go be a wife. That's a good thing to be. And if
the issue with this that people have is essentially most men today don't actually have the finances required to be able to sustain multiple women. So there's not enough to go around. How can you share a man? How can you not worry about the other woman when he's barely making it himself, barely providing for you and him, can hardly take care of himself? Maybe you're already splitting the bills in a dual income household, and now he's trying to sneak around and get a whole nother woman when he's dead broke. This is the problem, because at the top end of society, it's not an issue. Any woman chasing an NFL player, any woman chasing somebody in the NBA, a musician, somebody famous, rich and powerful, they know that he's got a ton of other women. They assume automatically that they can't keep him all to herself, but they will settle for the queen position as long as she gets to sleep in the mansion. But she's not trying to share no one-bedroom apartment with another woman. That's the difference.
you're going to be the other woman, then be that. None of that requires any fighting and cussing and calling up people on the phone and just being totally savage. That doesn't require that. No woman is going to have just one man by herself. Not because I said so, but it's because how history has been. Go back. How many trillions of years you want to go back before we look at the fact that there's never been a black man on the earth who only loved one woman?
Well, some of them do.
So it's not like he's keeping something from us. It's something, ladies, that's not available, okay? It's not the deal breaker. It doesn't have to be. And women break up all the time with men. He cheated on me. Who taught us that? Where did we get those ideas from? And how did sex become the only deal breaker? If my husband had went out and blew his check, oh, we're going to rock and roll that night.
Exactly.
Because that's important to the establishment and the maintenance of the family. But if I just hear about it or somebody say, hey, your husband was so-and-so, my question, did you give her any money? Okay, and if he didn't, then we just move on past that. Yeah? It doesn't have to, that's not the deal breaker. It's got to be.
You know what I notice about some women is that some women expect for a man to love her unconditionally, but she wants to love this man under conditions. What this man can do for her, how much he can provide, how much money he make, where he work, what type of job he doing. But this man is supposed to accept you with open arms. Baby, you have yet to heal from childhood trauma. Your mama and your daddy failed you. You still have abandonment issues, baby. You insecure with yourself because you sitting here comparing yourself to this girl on social media. You don't even like the way that you look, but this man is supposed to accept you and love you unconditionally. Have you checked on that man's mental health? Have you called him and asked him, is he okay? Did you tell him that he was a king?
Perfect.
Did you make him feel like that? And a lot of women say it's not my job to shape and mold a man. That may not be your job, but it ain't your job to damn sure as hell stress that man out. But he gotta love you unconditionally and take you and your badass kids.
Perfect.
I'm sorry. Call me back.
So this is your idea of a lavish date?
Of course, bitch, you're a porn star.
Gotcha, bitch.
So, I got you a McChicken. And yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
This is not a lavish date.
It is. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a beater. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of oil on me. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't buy the idea that there is a one and only. We used to marry till death do us apart. Today we marry till love dies. We used to marry and have sex for the first time. Today you marry and you stop having sex with others. You used to have monogamy, one person for life, and today monogamy is one person at a time. And everybody says I'm monogamous in all my relationships. And it supposedly makes sense. So the norms are changing so fast. There is nothing you can do when you leave a person than to tell them that you are so sorry that you're hurting them and you have loved them deeply and you wish them the best and you thank them for everything they've given you and you wish for them the best, and yet you're going to go. And it is just raw pain. You can't circumvent that. Heartbreak is heartbreak.
What? Who are you?
And that's part of the dangers of hookup culture today for both men and women. It's all the emotional trauma. Men are a little bit more resilient because they can sleep around and not get emotionally attached. But in the end, if you are successful, it will catch up to you as well. You'll start to see women in a different light. It starts affecting your decision making. And if you do get a good woman that you come across, you're going to label her the same way you label all the other ones because of all the things you've seen being, quote, successful in hookup culture. Because there's a lot of demons out there, very few angels.
What?
Who are you?
I'm Billy Eichner.
And okay, all right. So, and is this like TV or?
Yeah, this is like television. Yeah.
What television?
Like Billy on the Street.
Oh, okay. So are you an internet thing?
No, it's actually a TV thing and an internet thing.
I don't like your attitude.
Okay, I don't like yours. I'm on TV.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit about you, bitch?
Most gorgeous girls are ugly.
Because this is something I take pride in. I take massive pride in the fact that I have range. She can go from looking really hot, yeah, no Facetune, came out of the camera roll this way, to really not. And my favorite place to find these photos is on Andrew's camera roll. 25th birthday. This photo was posted by my modeling agency at the time. Yeah, cute aesthetic-y baking photo. She looks like this, but she also looked like this 30 minutes beforehand. It's a woman that can do both.